Hey everybody, this is Rich Brooks, and I am back with another amazing speaker for our 8th annual Agents of Change Digital Marketing Conference. Welcome, Kate Paine.
Thank you, Rich Brooks. Glad to be with you today.
Kate, you are a LinkedIn expert. You have spoken at the Agents of Change before, and this year you're doing a deep dive, a 3-hour workshop on LinkedIn called Building Your LinkedIn Connections and Reach. What can you tell us
Yes.
about this workshop?
Well, first of all, I'm super excited to be doing a workshop because a 3-hour strategic work session is totally my sweet spot. So
Nice.
we can really cover a lot in 3 hours. And make sure if you're coming to that session that you bring your laptop so that we can make real-time changes. It's going to be completely interactive. No tablets or mobile because you can't do much editing of the back end of your profile. You can do a lot, but you can't do all of it on a mobile device. So we need bring your
Interesting.
laptops. Okay, so that's
Excellent.
key. So it's going to be starting about what I'm really known for is how you can be using your personal story to basically reinforce your personal brand. So a lot of people know that LinkedIn is a great place, and it's the place professionally to where your personal brand can live online. And so I back it up from personal brand to what's that little nugget of your story that's going to set you apart. Because frankly, Rich, everybody out there is doing a lot of like blah, blah profiles. That's what I call them, blah, blah profiles. It's blah, blah, blah. I've done this for so long, blah, blah, blah. I want people to take it to another level. I want them to create an outcome-based profile so
Mm.
that if a potential prospect client comes to your site or your page, I mean, and they see who you are, the pain point you solve, and how you use your expertise to solve it, I've got a pretty solid idea of how you can help me.
That's awesome. And so what are some of the specific takeaways somebody might get after working with you in your session?
Well, they're certainly going to learn how to identify a nugget of their story. You know,
Mm.
storytelling is a big buzzword these days, but my version of story is very different. It's a really, truly like a nugget of something like why you got into the career you did, or whatever. I mean, I help you figure that out, and I give you some really good ideas. And that's what I did in last year's workshop for you. So
Excellent.
then we're going to take it to optimizing your profile, because if you don't know how to do even some basic keyword research, you're really missing an opportunity. So as I
Wow.
always say, you're writing 80% for the reader, the visitor, but you still got to write 20% for the robots. So I'm going to teach you how to do some basic SEO to figure out keywords for your profile. And then I'm going to teach you some really fun stuff for like where the rubber hits the road on LinkedIn and how you can be using it to engage in a really strategic, targeted way.
That sounds awesome. Now, as we mentioned, you were here last year, so this is not your first trip to Maine, but tell me,
Mm-mm.
Kate, what are you most looking forward to as you come back?
The people. I mean, I think your conference is one of the very best conferences out there.
Oh,
You know,
shucks.
I know. He didn't even pay me to say. You didn't even pay me to say that. But it is. You and I live on the East Coast, and all the big conferences happen out on the left coast. And it's nice that you can have this level of conference. You bring a lot of really incredible speakers, but it's mostly the people. It's fellow New Englanders, it's people from all over even, and it's intimate. So it's not one of those conferences with hundreds and hundreds of people. You pack a lot in 2 days, the pre-conference day and the full day. And you bring in really good food and beer and just really cool people.
Awesome. Well, Kate, again, is going to be leading her workshop on Thursday, September 19th. So if you want to take advantage of everything that Kate's sharing with us today, make sure you grab that 2-day pass. And Kate, thanks for showing up, and I'll see you in September in Maine.
Yes, can't wait. See you soon, Rich.